We are talking about past tense. So today we're doing regular verbs, and then pronunciation is the hardest part of this, so we're going to do a lot of practicing on pronouncing verbs in the past tense. All right? So this one today is regular. Okay, positive regular verbs. Let's use the verb work. Okay? Do you remember what the ending is for past tense?
Work.
Good. So ed is the ending, and Noelia, you pronounced it with a T sound, right?
D. I feel like D.
D. Okay.
It should be T.
Interesting.
It's N, right?
So to write the past tense in regular verbs, it's really easy. You just add ed. Okay? So I needed. She walked with an ed. Okay? It's the same for everyone, and the verb is just ed. So we used. So in the past tense, it's really easy. Okay? Here, I can zoom in. There we go. Okay? Yes, positive past tense, pretty easy. The only one you might need to think about for spelling is this. Cry, right? Ooh, if the verb ends in a Y, then when you make it in the past, you're going to change the Y to I and then add ed. Cried. Okay? So, dry would be D-R-I-E-D. Dried. Okay? So like a raisin is a dried grape. A grape that has been dried. This is how you would spell it. Okay? That's easy, right? We can do that. Okay, negative. Do you remember how to do this? So if the positive is I worked, what would the negative be? Okay, good. So we have to use, in the present, it would be I work, right? This is present tense. And then past would be I don't work, right? That's present tense. So in the past, I worked, and then the negative would be the past of do. Okay? So I didn't, and then the second verb is just in the regular present. Okay? So I worked, this tells us right here the ed is okay, that's past tense. All right? Here in the negative, the did tells us that's past tense. You only need it one time, right? So we don't say this. I didn't worked. Okay? This is wrong because you have past, and you only need one. Okay? So here's the past in the negative. I didn't work. Okay? So this is not right because we don't need two past tense. We only need one. Okay? So what would the negative of this be? She walked. What would the negative be? She. No, she didn't walk. Yeah. No ed. She didn't walk. Yeah, it's the same. So past tense is awesome because it's the same for everyone. I didn't. You didn't. We didn't. They didn't. Everyone didn't. Okay? Yes?
Are they saying the negative?
Yes. For everyone, yeah, in the past tense, the words are the same for everyone. So you don't have to remember, she has an S. No, it's the same for all the people. All right? Yes, good on that? Yes? Okay. We'll practice we'll do a positive negative question in a minute. Okay. So the question we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so we put the person here. I'm gonna draw a person. So what goes here in present tense? Do you remember? Do or does, right? So do or does goes in present tense. So what would we put in past? Did. Did. So instead of do or does, you're going to use did as the past. And then everything else is the same. So did, person, verb. Did you work yesterday?
D is for he, she, it.
Yes.
And we.
Everyone.
Okay.
Yes. Did is for everyone. Did she walk to school? Okay, so did is our past. So this second verb walk, there's no ed on it. Right? This is past. So we don't need past here. We don't need it 2 times, only 1 time here on did. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to do positive, negative question, and let's do, they cook, nopales, okay? It's my favorite. Okay.
You like it in a place?
I love nopales, but I can't cook them. I'm going to try, though, because Alexia sent me a good recipe. Okay? All right, so they cook nopales. So make it do past tense, present, no, positive, negative, and question in the past, okay? Okay, so they cooked nopales with the ed. This is the positive. What's the negative, Iris?
Did it?
Yes. And then what?
They cook.
Didn't cook. Good.
Didn't cook nothing.
No pause. Okay, and then Fabiola, do you have the question?
Did it to cook nopales?
Good. So I'm going to use the person they, since that's what we have here. So did they?
Cook
Uh-huh.
nopales?
Good. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, so remember with the questions, you can also put question words in front, right? Like, when did they cook nopales? On Tuesday night. Where did they cook nopales? In their kitchen. Why did they cook nopales? Because Beth loves it, right? So you can put the question word before, but it's optional. Without it, it's a yes or no question. Did they cook nopales? Yes. Okay? Ooh, let's talk about short answers real quick. Okay, so did they cook nopales? So we can say yes, they cooked nopales, right? But then you're saying it 2 times, once in the question and once in the answer. Did they cook nopales? Yes, they cooked nopales. So you're repeating, okay? So our short answer instead, you could say, yes, they did. Okay, so did they cook nopales? Yes, they did. That's the short answer. Okay? So that means yes, they cooked nopales. Okay, that's the short answer. And again, it's the same for everyone. Elizabeth, did you come to school today? Yes, I did. Right? So it's the same short answer for everyone. Did Fabiola come to school today? Yes, she did. Right? So that's the short answer. Okay? And then, so the short answer for the negative would be no. Did they cook nopales? No, they didn't. Good. No, they didn't. Okay? Yeah, no, I didn't. Elizabeth, did you come to school last week? Didn't. Didn't. Yeah, so it is hard to say because it's D and T all together. Didn't. It's almost like you're saying this. Didint. You can't see that. Didn't.
No, I didn't.
I didn't. Good. Perfect. Yes. I didn't. So it's like an I, like a short I sound, kind of between the D and the N. Okay? Okay. How do you feel about this? Good, right? It's pretty easy. It was just a review. Okay, let's go over pronunciation, our favorite part. Okay? So, when I said, let's see. When I said this, I want you to listen to how I say that in the past. Worked. Worked. Do you hear the T sound? Okay. So there are some verbs that they're called voiceless. So the final letter, if the final sound is a K sound, then the ED, you pronounce it with a T. Okay? So let's do some more of those. So, SH. So like this. How would you say that? Washed. Washed. Okay, so it has a T sound on the end. So even though you're writing it ED, like I hear this a lot, I washed dishes. That's not correct. We say I washed dishes. Okay? This, CH. So this is another fun one. Watched. Yeah. I watched TV. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. I watched. Yeah. Okay, let me pull up the rest of them. I know P is one. Let's see. Yes.
Could you repeat the watch?
This one? Okay, yes. So, watch. It's a CH sound at the end. So, you have to say CH and then T. So, watch.
So I have to take out the T that has after A?
Watch. You can think of it that way. Yeah. So, you say WACH, watch. And then T. Watched. Watched. Yes. Yeah, and I think that probably this is something like maybe you have to say like watched, and like like really emphasize it until your mouth because your mouth is not used to putting a T on the end of words. So you have to like practice it until your mouth can remember how to say it correctly. So if you need to say worked, that's fine, right? Because then at least you're practicing the T sound. Okay, so P, played, yes, played, that's a D. So the Y sound is going to be over here with a D. Okay, so let's look at P is stopped. Stopped. Yes, stopped. Yeah, okay. Stopped. Okay. Okay. So this GH. So like this word. Do you know this verb? Laugh. Laugh. It's like an F sound. Yeah, like you're laughing, right? I am laughing. Okay? So in the past, Fabiola laughed at my laughing. She laughed. She laughed. Uh-huh. I'm trying to think of another verb that ends in GH, but I can't think of one right now. Oh, caught. Yes. But see, that's an irregular. So these are all regular where they end in the ED. Yes. We'll talk about irregular on Wednesday. Okay. So, TH. Okay, TH. So, the TH. Okay, so let me make this clear. It's the TH sound. So this verb is breathe. Iris, you were talking about this earlier, right? Breathe. Okay. Oh, wait. Breathed. Nope, just kidding. That's not it. Breathe is not a good example for this one. Okay, let me come back to that one. Okay? Just forget it for a second. Okay. An S sound. So this. S sound. SS. Kissed. Kissed with a T sound. Uh-huh.
I think the sound is the same. Kisses, a kiss.
So kisses
Plural, right?
is plural. Kisses is a noun, right? Many kisses. Many things. Many kisses.
A kiss.
Kiss. This is the action of, like, I kissed my husband good morning.
Oh.
Right? So kisses, that word is a noun. Un nombre, una cosa. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the action. I kissed my children goodbye. Past tense. This is past tense. Uh-huh. Okay? So that's yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, so the same with like verbs that end in an S sound. So for example, dance. Right? It's a CE on the end, but the sound that you hear is an S. Dance. So when you make it past, you have to put the T on the end. Danced. I danced. Yeah. Did you dance at your wedding?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Nah, say I danced. Don't do the short answer. I danced. Well, yeah, I danced at my wedding. My wedding was at 1:00 in the afternoon, and there was no alcohol, so not a lot of dancing. We did not dance very much.
Okay, if I want to use the word like yesterday in the sentence, or I have to use the verb on the past.
With yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mhm.
I worked yesterday.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. And even if it's like okay. I dropped. Drop is the verb, right? So it's happened in the past. So it doesn't even have to be yesterday. Like 10 seconds ago, I dropped my pen. Okay? 10 seconds ago, I dropped my pen. And my plan, just to let you know, my plan is for us to like continue and do like a storytelling, because I know past tense is, we use it a lot, right? We use the past tense a lot. And so I want us to get a lot of practice. And so if you have questions about like how to use time, like yesterday or an hour ago, then we can practice that. Okay, I'll put that on our list of things to learn, because it's important for you to know, because we use past tense all the time. Okay?
But like you in America, you don't usually use the time.
So, okay. So it just depends, right? Like if we're saying I worked, if we're having a conversation and I just say I worked, then your question is like, okay, but did you work yesterday? Did you work last week? Did you work last month? Right? Like when did you work? So we do use those times. We do use them. But sometimes, okay, so like for example, I think this morning actually, my husband said something to me about my younger son, like he ate breakfast or did he? I don't know. I can remember. But I didn't catch if he said eats or ate. So I didn't know if he was telling me that my son, like, he was finished eating or if he needed to eat, right? So, like, sometimes we don't. We just use the verb to say, okay, I'm talking about past tense or I'm talking about present tense. So sometimes we don't. But usually I would say we do use the times. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes? Okay. Danced. Okay, and danced. Stupid mask. Danced. Danced. Yes, danced. Okay, and then same with X. So, fix, fijar. Yes.
I danced yesterday.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Where did you dance?
I didn't dance.
Oh, you didn't dance yesterday. Okay, fine. All right. So, X, fix, fixed. Fixed. Yeah. Okay? So that's the T sound. Okay, so the other ones that you need to know, if a verb ends in a T, so for example, want. How would you say this?
Want.
Oh, sorry.
Want.
Put it in the past.
Wanted.
Yes. Okay, so for these, you add a syllable. Okay, so want in the present is one syllable, right? Want. In the past, it's two syllables. Wanted.
Wanted.
Okay? So it's the same with verbs that end in D. So like need. Need. Needed. Okay? So you add the second syllable. Needed.
I needed.
Yeah. Do you know this word? Fart. So,
Flat?
huh?
Flat?
Fart.
Yo entendía flat.
No, it's not flat. It's fart.
Fart.
So, farted. I farted. Right? Okay.
I farted.
Okay. Farted. Farted. It's two syllables.
Farted.
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 Yes.
I farted.
You did? You, right? If you have
I listen.
listened, uh-huh.
Flat.
Oh, I heard your fart. Yes, I heard. Yes. So it would be this. Virtual students, Iris is talking about farts.
Flat.
Okay. Iris. So, heard. El pasado de oír. Okay. I heard your fart. Iris heard your fart. Okay. Fart, not flat. That's not it.
If, what is flat?
Flat is like,
Plano.
yeah. Like, yeah. It's not the same. Not the same word.
My son sometimes say, flat.
No, you need to correct him. It's not flat. It's fart. F-A-R-T. Okay. All right. So then everything else is just a D sound. Okay. So like Y, play, played. L, call, called. Called. So you're not adding an extra syllable, right? If it was an extra syllable, it would be called. We don't say that. We just put a D. Called. Called. Okay? Played. Called. R. Offer. So offer. Offered. Offered. A G sound. So damage. Do you know that word? Damage.
Mhm.
So damaged. Damaged. A V sound. Love. Loved. Loved.
Miss Beth,
Yes.
are you going to one day on the park in Mexico? Or no? The vacation, something like that?
Are you asking me in the future?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
No,
maybe.
not now because.
Right, because of COVID. I traveled to Mexico. I went to Cozumel. I've been to Mexico City. I loved Mexico City. I want to go back and explore more.
You went when you was married already or single?
I was married, but I didn't go with my husband. Yeah, I really liked it. Okay, and then I went to Cozumel on my honeymoon. Luna de Miel. Okay, W followed. Yeah, do you want, here, I'll write that. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. It's literally Luna de Miel. Honeymoon. Yeah, it's literally, that's a weird thing. Okay, with a Z, you would say amazed with a D sound. Okay? D. So, let's practice some pronunciation, shall we? Let's do it. Also, that is not super focused. Let's see. I don't know why it's not focused that well. Okay. Dishwasher soap. We're so random. Okay. Yes.
Somebody online?
Huh?
Somebody is online today? No.
No. Angelica was going to, but then I think my computer died and yeah. Okay. Fabiola, can you read number 1?
Number 1.
Yeah. So we're talking about you do not have this. You do not have this. No.
Okay. I loud.
So laugh.
Loud at the joke.
Good. Okay, so you put a T sound on the end. Laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed at the joke. Good. Okay, Iris, number 2.
Our work is finished.
Yes. Good with the T sound. Good. Elizabeth.
The snake killed the mouse.
Good with just a D. Killed. The mouse. Alexia.
The teacher helped the student.
Nice. Yes. Helped.
Oh.
Yes, because it's a P sound on the end, right? So it's a T. Helped. All right. Noelia. Number 5.
When I was younger, I wanted to work on the movie.
Yes. Good. Wanted. So that's the one where you add the extra syllable. So want, wanted. Yeah. Good. All right. Fabi, number 6.
We ticket.
Okay, so hike is the
Hike.
verb.
Oh, height.
Good.
To the top of the mountain.
Yes. So hike, hiked. Hike, hiked with a T. Iris, number 7.
James rented his apartment.
Rented his apartment. Good. Okay. Question? No? 8. Elizabeth?
We can't go to swimming because the pool is covered.
Covered. Good. With just a D sound on the end. Okay. Alexia.
That old house is haunted.
Haunted. Yes. Woo, with ghosts. Fantasmas, right? Haunted. Okay. So around Halloween, you can pay money, right, to go to a haunted house.
You know, the sound is the same when there's something like in the restaurant or something. we need one.
You need what?
One.
Wait, what?
We need the one to help. No.
Oh,
because-
help wanted.
Oh.
Help wanted. Yeah. So.
Wanted. You said it sound the same, I think, but it's not.
Oh. Okay. So haunted. This word in number 9 is haunted. Haunted. Okay, so we do hear the H at the beginning. And then what you're saying is help wanted with a w sound. Okay, so this one is haunted.
Hunter.
Hunter. Okay, so that is, yes. Okay.
You
So-
know, it's just that.
Okay, so we're talking about haunted, wanted, and then Iris just said this. Hunt, right? Hunted. Hunted, hunted, haunted. The first one. So the first one is haunted. H-A-U makes a ah sound. Haunted. Hunted. Hunted. Yeah.
Hunted.
Yeah.
Hunted.
Yeah. Hunted. Haunted. Haunted. Hunted. Do you hear the difference?
With you. The
Yes.
bottom and the R on the top.
Yeah, this is like a haunted.
Haunted.
Yeah, haunted.
Haunted.
Yeah, and then hunted. Hunted. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Good questions. I like it. Good questions. Okay. We had one more. Oh. Okay. Yes, the last one.
We hunted for keys, for her keys, but could not find them.
Yes. Okay. So number 9. That old house is
Haunted.
haunted. Haunted. We hunted for her keys. Okay?
¿Qué es haunted? ¿Qué es haunted? What is
This or this?
haunted? Is like
The last one?
ghost.
So in this case, so usually we use hunting as like shooting animals, right? In this case, it means looking, right? We hunted. Where are her keys? Right? Yeah. So like you're looking, buscar. It's like you're looking. Yeah. Like we're looking for her keys. Where are the keys? I'm hunting for her keys. Okay. So sometimes we use hunt. It's like-
Hunting animal?
Yes. The same, yeah, it's the same verb. You can hunt for a man, right? I'm hunting for a man, right? Okay, so you can hunt for a man. Okay. Okay, good. So, what I'm gonna do, one of our activities tomorrow is I want you to make a video, and then you're gonna share the video with me doing some pronunciation. Okay? I will send instructions. Iris's eyes got real big. I will send instructions and an example of me doing it. Okay? So, but I know like this is easy. The positive, negative, like that's easy. So on your stuff, on your sorry. Like today, it's all regular. So like, what did you do last night? I played. Like you're just doing ed for writing. The real difficulty is saying it, right? So when you're writing it, I want you to practice. Okay, this is played, right? Huh?
What page?
So this one is after your notes. Let's see. Did she? Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one. Okay. So this after your notes, this one. Okay. So I played tennis. So the writing is easy. You just add ed. But I want you to practice the pronunciation. Okay? All right. Ladies, it's 10:15. Don't look at the notes. I'm not giving you the answers yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay.